This is Julian from Real Social Dynamics here in Oslo, Norway. And what I want to talk about today are the 4 things that you can do right now, okay, to just really make your interactions a lot more magnetic. I'm Damon. You ever see The Vampire Diaries?
From now on, your name is Elena.
So the first one is laser eye contact. Okay, now you probably heard me harp on this many times before, like look the girl in the fucking eyes, okay, like especially out the open, like when you go up to her, you start talking to her, she's really thinking, like who's this guy, what's he about, and she can really tell everything, okay, just by looking in your eyes, like what you're thinking, what you're feeling, if you're a little nervous, if you're a little tense, okay, and it's important to be on top of this shit, okay, it's not just staring at her blankly in the eyes or like over-exaggerating it, okay, there's a lot more to it than you would think, okay, so let's break this down in different layers, okay, so layer 1, look at her in the eyes, okay, now as I mentioned, it's not just bland, it's not just forced, okay, you just really want to communicate that you're comfortable, present, and congruent with, say, going up and talking to her, okay, so you don't want any tenseness, okay, when I go up to a girl, I'm just like, hey, okay, it's like, it's still steady, okay, it's still firm, but it's just very, just light, very at ease. It's not like, hey, like that, or it's not like, hey, like nervous and tense. It's just like, hey, like how's it going? Okay, that's the first step. You want to just show you're very congruent, very comfortable, just very present, talking to her, and of course, looking at her. Okay, that's going to start sucking her in. Now, what I do, okay, and this is layer number 2, is instead of just staring at her and just being gentle and firm, okay, to like really reel her in, I'm going to amplify this, okay, so notice the difference between, hey, how's it going, versus, hey, how's it going, okay, it's very subtle, it's like, okay, ready, hey, how's it going, hey, how's it going, okay, I'm gonna amplify it and pretty much like, fuck her eyes with my eyes, if you will. Okay. Now this can take a little while to kind of master. Like what's the difference between like hey versus hey? Okay, like that little subtlety. You can practice this, say, in front of a mirror. As creepy as that sounds. Just observe the way you would look at girls. Again, comfortable, steady, but kind of magnified, not forced, not like attacking or shit like that. But the best way would actually just be to go out and try doing a few silent opens. Like when you walk up to girls and you just open without saying a fucking word. Okay, what that's going to do is it's going to force you to start being aware of like, sub-communicating the right emotions. Like if you want to communicate to a girl, like, get the fuck over here without talking, you're going to have to be like, it's like you're going to have to start getting in touch with that. Okay, so it's going to force you to start being aware of, again, amplifying certain emotions. So that's layer number 2. And then the third one, okay, and this kind of combines this laser eye contact, is the emotion that you want to subcommunicate isn't necessarily get the fuck over there. It's like, don't fuck come here. It's more so like a playfully, provocative type of vibe. It's like a little bit cheeky. It's like a little bit of a smile, like, hey, how's it going? Okay, hey, a little bit of a smile, like, how's it going? Okay, so layer 1, eye contact, like steady, firm. Layer 2, you amplify it. Layer 3, you add the subcommunication, again, like playfully provocative. Hey, how's it going? Okay, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? So the second one is squaring up. Okay, now what do I mean by that? Simply getting the fuck in front of the girl. Okay, like a lot of guys, they go up to women, and say like the girl's standing here looking towards the camera, they're gonna go up and they're gonna start talking to her fucking shoulder. It's like she's looking there and they're like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm doing this. Or even worse, they're gonna go shoulder to shoulder and then be like, hey, yeah, Julian, nice to meet you. And how the fuck do you want to reel her in if you're not facing her? Okay, like a lot of this is like going first, okay? It's like you want to be, again, full on in front of her, like full on frontal, if you will. It's like you fully open up and you draw her in, okay? You're not gonna draw her in like this, and you're not gonna draw her in if you're not in front of her, okay? Like you just even imagine with a video blog here, like say, I'm like talking the entire time like this, like, hey, what's up? Yeah, how's it going? What I want to talk about today is this. You're not going to get reeled in. You're not going to be captivated by what I'm saying. It's like full on frontal, okay? So get the fuck in front of her and square up, okay? It's very simple, but just by doing this, you're going to be surprised, just how they just get fucking sucked in. The third one is proximity, okay? Basically getting in close, okay? What you have to realize is that when you're talking to someone, okay, like you go up and you start gaming a girl, she's reacting to you, she's experiencing you, and that's, also a way of her getting to know you. Okay, now, the further apart you are, okay, the less intense it gets. You want to get in close, okay? Like I could be talking from like this fucking far away, being like, hey, what's up, what I want to talk about is this, or, hey, what's up? You know, like what I want to talk about is this. It's going to be a lot more intense, a lot more powerful. Okay, so if you want to reel her in, again, like she has to experience you, and getting in fucking close is key to that. Okay, it's like, again, you got the eye contact, you're like, hey, what's up? How's it going? You're fully in front, you know, you're squaring up, and then you get in close. Now, when getting in close, you know, like guys sometimes freak out. They're like, I don't want to lean in. Okay, what you have to realize is like, you don't have to do this lean in move. Okay, just walk in close and either look down, or if you're shorter, you know, look up. Okay, but like walk in close. Now, when you do that too, okay, a little word of caution, realize that, again, it is very intense, and she's getting the spirits a lot fast, okay, and you're going to want to balance it out by also taking a step fucking back, okay? You want to get in close, you want to use proximity to your advantage. Now, the fourth and final one is speaking at an impactful pace. Okay, now what do I mean by that? Simply letting your words have a fucking impact. Okay, guys oftentimes go up to girls and they're a little nervous, you know, they're trying to like sell themselves, and they just go up and they talk way too fast. You know, like their words just brush off the girls and don't have any fucking impact. You know, they're like, hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, oh, you, yeah, blah, blah. Okay, and that's it. When I go up to a girl, I'm not gonna be like, hey, what's up? How's it going? I'll be like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Okay, hey, what's up? How's it going? Okay, and it'll just, again, amplify that magnetic / hypnotic effect.